You can even be dancing that particular music. Sio mbaya, isn't it? You know they are meant. You can even. Can you do twist kidogo kama mimi hapa? Let us be happy, everybody. Those upstairs, be happy. Everybody be happy. Good. Hey, but Nairobi, be happy. Samaj, be happy. Watu wa pwani, cheza kidogo. That is a very good music. Very good, very good, very good, very good. This occasion is being live streamed.
Mtoto News.
Mtoto News. Total News is live streaming it.
Sasa. Of course, now the nation anthem. I think in a fresh page.
You can buy it. You can see.
Nation anthem.
And East Africa, isn't it?
Yeah, use those cassette.
Now number 2 we have got prayer.
Prayer.
Prayer from Christian and then Muslim, isn't it? Then
introductions.
Then they get seated.
Yeah.
Then introductions. I bring up there.
Yes.
After introduction, we come to the host chair.
Yeah. After introduction, yeah, we have the host chair.
We call it host and policy of the national chair.
Yes, yes. Chukua hiyo. So it is now after the host chair, I introduce sponsors. Then after the sponsors, anafanya nini? Yes, with the nini. We will call you immediately after the guest seats. So you be ready.
Host and national chair. Here anafanya introduction.
Yes.
And speech. Then
Introductions, she introduces the no, this is the host.
the host.
Host, unajua host chair
Atafanya double.
atafanya double. So as a regional chair and as a national chair, she introduces
Our team of
the regional team, the national team.
the national team.
Si ndio?
The speech yake. All right. Our team has come. Can we clap for the guest of honor, please? Can we clap for the guest of honor? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Karibu, guest of honor, madam. Thank you so much. Can you continue clapping, everybody? We are very happy for the 60th KSF edition. Thank you so much. I can see everybody here. Continue clapping, please. Continue clapping as our guest of honor is getting ready. Our regional officials, please get your seats. Welcome, the band is coming. Give way, please, give way for the band to pass. Give way. Give way for the band to pass. Thank you very much, our girl guides. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can we clap for everybody? Thank you so much. Our guest of honor, the Principal Secretary of Education, Dr. Beatrice Muganda, and all protocols duly observed. I take this opportunity to welcome to the 60th edition KCFIA at Moi Girls. At this particular juncture, Madam, we want to have our national and East African anthems. Thereafter, we shall have our opening prayers. Welcome. Thank you very much. Just remain upstanding as we get our opening prayers from two young scientists. Come over, the two scientists. One from Christian, another one from Muslim brothers. It's good to know that as much as they are scientists, they also respect God. Thank you so much.
Let's all bow our heads and pray. Everlasting King of Kings, God of heaven, we come before you this morning, thanking and appreciating you for your grace and favor that have been upon us, O King of glory. Behold, you've given us life this morning and good health, O Ancient of Days. We all stand here not by our might, but by your grace. How we pray, O King of Kings, that even at the onset of this journey, O King of glory, in this occasion you be with us and you keep us, that you, King of glory, may preserve us and forever let your grace be upon our lives. We present, King of Kings, the guest of honor and her entourage in your arms, O King of glory, that you be their God, that your favor may rest upon their heads and your grace be upon them. O King of Kings, may you as well be with the Kenya Science and Engineering Fair officials, O King of Glory, who are working hand in hand, O Ancient of Days, to make this event a success, O King of Kings. May you be with them and may you keep them protected. The students as well, O King of Glory, who shall be taking part in this fair, may you be their God, may you be their protector and grant them success in all that they do, O King of Kings. May you have your will upon our lives and may you forever, King of Kings, reign upon our lives. In Jesus' name we pray, trusting and believing.
Next.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وآفنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا فيما أعطيت وقنا شر ما قضيت فإنك تقضي ولا يقضى عليك إنه لا يذل من واليت ولا يعز من عاديت تباركت ربنا وتعاليت فلك الحمد على ما قضيت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك صلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى صحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Thank you very much, guest of honor and your team, and everybody, you can get seated. You're allowed to get seated now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We can release the band. Can we clap for that event very well, please? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. At this particular time, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite Dr. Malonza to take us to the next stage of introduction. Dr. welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Our Master of Ceremony for today's ceremony. Let's get settled to our guest of honor, Madam. Karibu sana, Moi Girls. Karibu sana to the 60th edition of Kenya Science and Engineering Fair. In front of you, we have young scientists from across the country. They have special innovations. They have gone deep into research and come up with wonderful, wonderful exhibitions that Madam have seen just a few. And so at this point in time, allow me to write the introductions so that, Madam, you can be able to know who is in this wapi na wako namna gani. And so these introductions will be led by our young scientists because they are the owners of this program. Allow me to start with Nyanza. I'll request Ben and Rhoda kindly to come introduce him from Nyanza. DJ Nyanza inaingia. Karibu Ben, karibu Rhoda. Nyanza. Kidogo tu to vibrate kidogo. We are getting to the innovation space that we need to be vibrating in terms of atoms, in terms of molecules, and in terms of radiations. DJ, Nyanza iko hapa, wanangoja. Ben, you can start.
Nyanza eh? Nyanza! Nyanza eh? Nyanza! I'm Rhoda Kerubo and my brother here is
Ben Ogol from Nyanza region. Ukiona tumefika hivi, jua tumefika na samaki pamoja na nini?
Matoke from Kisii County zimejaa. Tumesahau omena.
Sasa, we want to introduce the Nyanza team. May you be upstanding. To our guest, this is the Nyanza team headed by our chairman, Dr. Magawe.
DJ, umetuangusha. Mimi nataka chairman na vibrate kiasi, si ndio? DJ. So
amekula samaki sana, si mnaona? Chairman, you have done a very good job. Can you vibrate? Vibrate. Vibrate. Let them see you. He's doing a good job.
Asante sana Nyanza. Kuwapata. Thank you Nyanza. Nyanza. Thank you. Asanteni sana. Next on stage, Madam, a guest of honor, Western. Na Mek na Wanjala. Mko wapi? Western. Okay. Then followed by Rift Valley, Kiprono, Jonjo na Eliza. Western, where are you? Scientific working, faster, vibration molecules.
And all protocol observed. Good morning. My name is Mwanzo Lamek.
And I'm Musi Raiton.
And we are representatives of the Western region. We are called the Vanguards. Vanguards oye. Vanguards oye. I'll kindly request the Western team to stand. The Vanguards to smame. Also our officials. The officials you have, we can stand. So that's our Western team. At least imejulikana Kenya, si ndio?
Let's appreciate Western because of ego. Rift Valley, Kiprono, Eliza, where are you? Northeastern, Abdullahi Kachonjo. Rift Valley, Northeastern, hapa karibu na mimi. Eastern, hapa tu karibu. Rift Valley.
Rift Valley oye! So those are Rift Valley men. We are the only region with the biggest number of counties. That's 14 counties. You can't imagine of that. We have the only region with 2 cities, Eldoret and Nakuru. Rift Valley, oye!
Rift Valley, Rift Valley, Rift Valley. Can you please stand up? Please wave to our guests. So this is the Rift Valley region, the biggest region in our country, the home of champions and the source of champions. That's why we have come here, and we believe in ourselves, right? We are the young innovators, and we believe that we are the agents of change. Rory,
this is our time.
We are the our chair. Let's vibrate a little bit for our guest. Yeah, he's a very energetic man. Thank you very much.
Appreciate Rift Valley in a big way. Thank you. Aya, wana wa Northeastern wako wapi? Wako hapa. Karibuni Northeastern DJ.
Buda, kwani jana kulikuwa na game?
Northeastern oye! Northeastern oye!
Northeastern Northeastern.
Kwenye zisikia Wanyanjera inawafanya hivyo.
Na juzi tu mlikunywa maziwa ya ngamia, tusimame. Watu wa Northeastern tusimame. Popote penye Mr. Chairman, Mr. Ismail
Mr. Chairman, cheremke kidogo tu.
Tremble, watu wasikie huko mbele. Tremble. Our chairman, Mr. Ismail is here. That is Northeastern region. Those people who normally take camel's meat. The milk is from the camel. Very sweet. Whenever you take it, you get an advantage.
These people are so strong, don't dare them to fight them.
Whenever you want to get advantage, visit that place.
Asanteni sana Northeastern. Eastern mko wapi? Siwaoni. Coast, Taharab iko ready. Northeastern wako wapi? Eastern, huyu jamaa anaitwa Wedi Gatanazi. Aya basi, appreciate them as they come. Eastern, jana ndio walishinda award ya something. Asante. Coast Taharabu followed by Central. Coast, where are you? Ryan, where are you? Come Coast, come. Central, Guy Chonjo. Alafu pale tumalizia na Nairobi. DJ bana DJ.
By every word you say, you make the lame to walk, so they can leap for joy and dance to the rhythm of your praise. With my heart, I believe I will see victory. For nothing is too hard for my King. Everything is possible. What no eye has seen, what no ear has heard, is what you've prepared for those who love you. For your ways are higher, and your thoughts are greater, and what you say will surely come to pass. With all my heart, I believe I will see victory. For nothing is too hard for my King.
Huyu mwenzangu huyu aitwa Grace na cha wako wapi jamani? Basi wanaingia pale, tuwakaribishe Charles. Kiasi sayansi tunaingia kwa
Adanyoba mweko. Give me better than that. Adanyoba mweko. Adanyoba mweko. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, so my name is Charles Karanja from Central Region, and I'm here with
Grace Angel, and we're very delighted to be here today.
Okay, fun fact about Central Region is that, did you know that we are considered to be the best workers according to the Kenya rate and database? Because as Central Region, we are the best farmers and we remove the best productive men in the country. So you cannot compare our things and anything else from Kenya. We are the best. So,
Our lovely officials, dedicated teachers, and fellow brains for Central, kindly rise up. Makofi! Makofi! Our lovely team is headed by the one and only Daktari Agnes. Makofi! Makofi!
zangu. Nairobi wako pale DJ, the Os region. DJ bwana DJ. Os region. Tanya karibu. Eh, namna bwana na hii Nairobi.
So tell me why you do me so. So tell me why you do me so. Tell me. Call you me honey, but you threw me from trash. And you think say me gon' leave you like that?
And we are from B.
Why you do me like that, yeah?
Yani, Shule ya
Girl, I'm waiting on you.
Representing the Nairobi.
Even if them hating on you.
So we like to ask the
But me never send them go.
region to stand up.
In my life, I've never seen girl been so that. You're a queen of the dance floor. Nice social life,
Nairobi, eh?
I'll be seen, baby. Would you put
Nairobi,
it in your diary? In my
Amazon
life,
A.
never seen
Amazon
girl
A.
been so that. You're a queen of the dance floor. Nice social life, and Nairobi, see. Won't you put me in your diary? She's a great. She bend over backwards, stealing out what I've vapor. I know I'm not better. She's a great. She bend over backwards, stealing out what I've vapor. I wanna date her. So tell me why you do me so. So tell me why you do me so. I saw you in the magazine.
The capital city, Nairobi.
Karibuni sana Nairobi, asanteni sana. And so our chief guest, Madam, this takes us to the end of the introductions. Now you are well aware of whom we have in the hall, Matters Innovation. Allow me also to ask the audience, the participants, to also join me in a warm welcome of our chief guest to the scientific space. So we are going to prepare hydrogen gas, we test it, then we tell Madam, karibuni. This is how we do it. Shika bika. Ni sisi wote sasa pande hii. Shika bika hivi. Hii ni right ama ni left? Left. Spatula ni hii mkono ingine. Spatula kuna vile unaishika hivi spatula. Okay? How many chemicals? 3. So we count 1, 2, 3. Reactions ikianza inakuwa namna gani? Very good. Lakini tunaanza pole pole. So then gas inatoka lakini hatuioni. How do we test hydrogen gas? It burns with a pop. But kitambo iban tunawakisha kiberiti. So we will say chua kiberiti wake. Alafu ianze kuban. Tuanze pole pole pop, then
pop pop.
Na ikiwa the highest tunasema karibu madam. Hiyo ilikuwa practice. 1, 2, 3 start. Bika. Let's count the chemicals.
1, 2, 3.
Then kiberiti.
Chua. Pop 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 pop.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Gladys. Guest of honor, Madam, welcome to the 60th edition of KSF. This is our tradition and our culture. Can we give 3 hearty claps to Madam Gladys for that wonderful job? 1, 2, 3. Again. Again. Good. Thank you so much. At this juncture, guest of honor, Madam, and all protocols duly observed, allow me to take this opportunity to invite the host principal who doubles up as the chair, KSF National, to come and address the gathering. Can we clap for Madam? Look at her steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, good. Madam Karibu.
Thank you so much. Let's appreciate our Vice Chair, National Vice Chair, Dr. Magawe Peter. Kindly let's appreciate him. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Our chief guest, Dr. Beatrice Inyangala, our director, Secondary Education, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Education officials that are present in this place, National Executive Committee members, our dear partners, distinguished guests, science mentors, teachers, students, and all the guests that are invited in this place, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Kindly, before I speak, I want to allow us to have some little entertainment and in the form of an Indian dance. Would you want to see an Indian dance? I want you to prepare yourself so that you have some entertainment in the form of an Indian dance. And I'm facing this way because I know they are coming from this side. Put your hands together and let's appreciate Samaj School as they give us an Indian dance. You're welcome. Clap for them until you see them. Wow, clap for them. Sorry. Wow, wow, wow. Please let's put our hands together and appreciate Samaj School. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Just tell your neighbor, science is fun. And the other neighbor, tell him, there is entertainment in science. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. On behalf of the National Organizing Committee of the Kenya Science and Engineering Fair, I am pleased to welcome you to the 60th edition of the Science Fair. This marks the 60th. By the time it started, most of the people seated here were not born. So look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor, science is older than you. Therefore, we respect science because in Kenya, it has been here for over 60 years. This year's event marks a great milestone in students' innovations in Kenya. This is on the backdrop of the country's focus on CBC, STEM activities, Vision 2030, and sustainability development goals. This activity thus creates a synergy and focus of the young scientists in innovations. And our guest, our chief guest, seated here, we have a lot of creativity. We have innovations that are so beautiful, and you have seen them showcase some of them this morning. We are grateful to this school and the Moi Girls Fraternity and the Nairobi Hosting Committee for the 60th KSEF competitions, and even for accepting to host. Therefore, we take this opportunity to welcome you to the Moi Girls School, Nairobi. Moi Girls School, Nairobi is in Kibera. If you want to ask for funding, you can say you are in Kibera. But if you want to look cool, you say you are in Adams. Or Woodley, better still, Woodley. So you choose what you want to say. But we are in both places. Both Woodley and Kibera. And we are proud of that. The preparation and warm reception of the region is greatly appreciated. And therefore we want to thank the national organizing team together with the hosting team for this. I want to welcome all the participants, all the teachers, all the officials from the 8 regions of this country. We have already seen our teams from the regions very enthusiastic and very excited. And that is why our motto is that science is fun. This activity will be an exciting learning session for all of us. Apart from students showcasing their innovations, they will also have a boot camp on commercialization of the projects. I want to take this opportunity to greatly appreciate and recognize the presence of I Choose Life Africa for coming in greatly on this end and for making this happen. At this juncture, allow me to invite the CEO of I Choose Life Africa to just make a few remarks. Engineer Mike Mutungi.
Thank you so much, Madam Chair, Margaret. They are calling her the amazing and beautiful Margaret. Is that what they're calling her? Our chief guest, the National Executive Committee for Kenya Science and Engineering Fair, Bona Muirure, all the teachers and patrons for KSEF, students. How are you this morning? Yes, I'm going to talk about 3 things. The challenge that we face, the solution we provide, and the way we propose as a way forward. Let me begin by the challenge we face as a nation. First, just to thank the students in terms of the amazing innovations. We've walked around, and I am seeing amazing innovations around, and I would just like to clap for each one of you. Please just clap for your neighbor for amazing work you're doing. All right, so well done, students. You are just amazing. I'm so impressed by your innovations, very, very impressed. So let me begin by the challenge that we face. A few weeks ago, I was having a chat in a meeting with the Vice Chancellor for University of Nairobi, and I told him first, I'm his alumni, so whatever I say, you should not take it personally. The second thing is that I went through the engineering faculty at University of Nairobi, and throughout the years of the university, not a single day did any professor mention money. Not once. And yet, when we left the university, money was a very important thing. So I was asking the Vice Chancellor Kiama, so what was all that about? Why did you go through the university and not really talk about money? And so we basically agreed that we need to rethink about our education system, particularly university, and acknowledge that professors produce professors. If you're going to change the way university education is delivered, we need to bring on board the private sector to help us recalibrate our higher education system and assessing what is the key performance measurements for our education. Which brings me to the question, what is the purpose of education? You are going through primary, secondary, university, so that we can achieve what? I was in London 3 weeks ago, and I had the privilege of taking tea in London. And what I know about the tea in London is that UK does not grow any tea. The tea they sell is basically Kenyan tea. And yet, most of the money, as a matter of fact, for every $1 Kenya makes from tea, UK makes $1. So the question is, how come we as Kenyans and Africans, we basically generate raw materials and the value addition is done in other countries which end up producing and generating most of the income? As a matter of fact, we know that out of Kenya imports 3 times what we export. So what can we do to turn around that challenge? So that's a challenge. What is the solution? I'm going to propose the solution is to increase our innovation and also move from innovation to entrepreneurship to commercialization. Which is why we really love partnering with Kenya Science and Engineering Fair, because already we are seeing amazing innovations coming out of high school, and then we are very happy to come on board as partners and work together with Kenya Science and Engineering Fair and move your innovations to enterprises. So what's the plan? We're going to be with you for this 1 week. As you know, we started yesterday, where we'll help you to help further develop your innovations to products, to patent them. We'll be working with Kenya Innovation Agency and World Intellectual Property to patent your innovations. Because one of the challenges is that you come up with brilliant innovations, and those are patented by other people who make money out of them. So we'll patent them with you, and then we'll train you how to commercialize them and how to turn them to business enterprises where you can make money. Our goal is to start an innovation entrepreneurship revolution in this country, where in the next 3 years, we are seeking to unleash 1 million entrepreneurs who will be generating 10 million shillings, which when you multiply, that is about 10 trillion shillings being injected in this country. And for me, that is the way to turn and transform this nation so that we can move from net importer country to net exporter country by moving our innovations to enterprises, commercializing them, and having jobs created through the enterprises that we are producing. So are you ready for the challenge? Are you happy with the challenge? So the challenge to you as student is this. As I choose life, we say empower 10, reach 100. There are about 1,000 of you here, 832. Our challenge to you is that once we train you in the next 1 week, you go back to your school. So the first step is for you to empower 10 others. So you have from 1,000 to 10,000, isn't it? So we say empower 10, reach 100. So the first step, once we train you, you'll empower 10 and then you'll reach 100. So let's say empower 10, empower 10, empower 10. Thank you very much. I'm going to have the chief guest. To do that, we need to bring in the private sector. We need to have a culture of mentorship where we have private sector, as you'll be having a lot of private sector come and train you this week in terms of how to commercialize your product. And what we've done is that we've developed a handbook that helps in mentorship, because really what I would like to see is for us to bring engineers who begin mentoring. Some of you want to become engineers. For some to bring doctors, medical doctors, who can mentor medical doctors, who want to be medical doctors. That way we can begin helping each one of you to become the people that you want to be in the future. So let me hand this over to Madam PS, who is the chief guest here. I'll have her come. And we take a picture together just as a sign of commitment that we are serious about this. Hey, tell her, empower 10. Empower 10.
Thank you so much. Let's give a round of applause to I Choose Life Africa. Thank you. Our chief guest. We are aware that science and technology can provide us with solutions to those difficult problems which have the potential to become major bottlenecks to the overall growth of our economy in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya Science and Engineering Fair is an appropriate avenue to encourage and inspire secondary school learners to think creatively, be innovative in science, and demonstrate that science can solve the challenges that can face our lives. Our chief guest, the Kenya Science and Engineering Fair has 13 categories. The various categories being presented by the Kenya scientists in this fair this week will mainly be in mathematical sciences, physics, biology, chemistry, environmental science, computer science, agriculture, food technology, engineering, energy and transport, and applied technology. Those are 13 categories, but we have our newest categories, This, one of them is behavioral science. Behavioral science, which brings in members, our members from humanities and other sciences. We also have robotics as a category. Robotics is the newest. Robotics is the 13th and the newest, and it is doing very well because it brings to us AI, artificial intelligence. Our chief guest, more needs to be done in this area. Categories like artificial intelligence, virtual arts, and entrepreneurship will enhance participation and create business in the innovations. You realize the CEO ICL has talked about commercialization. That remains a challenge, and that is why we have invited partners so that we are able to take our innovations to the marketplace. I think the CEO, CEMASTEA, has been quite big on this, and she has kept urging us that that is the direction that we need to take. Our chief guests, our past participants have been able to participate in post-national fairs that include Young Scientist Kenya, YSK. We also have had our participants participating in the ESCOM Expo of South Africa every year. We also have our participants participating, or our young scientists participating in the Regeneration ISEF, International Science and Engineering Fair. In fact, 5 teams will be traveling to the USA for International Science and Engineering Fair. After this fair, they will be picked from the winners of this year. We'll also have some teams traveling to South Africa for the same, that is ESCOM Expo in South Africa. Our chief guest, our main challenge still remains financing of these teams, because the teams once identified, they are expected to finance themselves or to source for finances. Our chief guest, the other challenge is that out of the 4 main co-curricular activities in the Ministry of Education, it is only Kenya Science and Engineering Fair that does not have an East African fair. So we are taking this opportunity to request you maybe to speed up this process so that these exhibitors, these innovators will be able to participate in an East African fair. Allow me also to say that it is this activity that has not had a gala or a state concert. Yet, the innovations that these young scientists are able to showcase are able to bring about a revolution in the economy of this nation, and especially the STEM pathway. The STEM pathway. Therefore, we are requesting for visibility so that we'll have a concert, an innovations concert, where His Excellency the President is able to see the innovations that our young scientists are able to showcase. And we are very hopeful, our chief guest, that that can be this year. We are very hopeful. Ladies and gentlemen, STEM skills are increasingly required by employers across a broad range of sectors. These skills help to foster systematic and critical thinking in all spheres of life. Not necessarily in the 4 STEM areas. STEM creates critical thinkers, increases science literacy, and enables the next generation of innovators to provide practical solutions to emerging issues. I therefore take this opportunity to thank our partners, and these partners include CEMASTEA, that plays a key role as we collaborate with CEMASTEA to ensure that every year this fair succeeds. They have supported us every year, and therefore we are very grateful. The CEO will give her remarks. Again, ICLA. We also have STEM Impact. We have Pan-African Chemistry Network. We have SEPU. We have Huawei. We have several others. We have Mtoto News. We have DocuBox. We have Fawe. We have Coca-Cola. We have YSK. We have Linus from JQuat. We also have Copyright, Kenya, and we have the CEO on board, and Brookside Dairies. We truly, truly appreciate you, and many others. We are going to have some of them represent the others to just make a few remarks. But allow me, our chief guest, to thank the Ministry of Education for the budgetary allocation towards this activity. The Directorate of Field Services on Co-curricular Activities for coordination, sponsors, judges, and well-wishers for ensuring that this fair becomes a success. At this juncture, allow me to request all the judges that we have for this year, 2024, KSEF, to kindly stand up so that we can recognize your presence. Our judges, please. Let's clap for our honorable judges while they are still standing. While they are still standing, we have the chief judge. The chief judge, kindly, as he makes his way to this place, the chief judge. Our judges are drawn from public universities in this nation, and they are non-partisan. Their work is just to identify the most innovative, the best innovation that our learners have. 1 minute for our chief judge.
The chief guest, all invited guests and the protocols observed, good morning. As my chair has mentioned, we have a team of 39 judges drawn from different institutions of high learning, universities and tertiary institutions. Some of them are here. We, having come from those institutions, are non-partisan, and we intend, and we normally do, identify the projects that qualify to proceed. So the participants, I want to urge you to do your best, and we are going also to do our best and identify the best projects and the winners. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let's appreciate our chief judge as we appreciate our judge. Kindly, our judges, please stand and wave before you sit. Wave to the participants. As you sit, I also want to introduce the deputy chief judge, the deputy CJ. Kindly wave. Professor Wakibia. Professor Wakibia. That is our deputy chief judge. Our chief judge is Daniel Nyaamba. Thank you very much. Allow me to introduce the hosting team. Kindly, where you are, let's stand so that we can wave to the participants. All members of the hosting team. The hosting team, Nairobi hosting team for this fair. Please clap for them. We appreciate you. Thank you for the... Have they done a good work? Have they tried? Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I now want to request the National Organizing Committee to kindly come up here so that we can take this opportunity to introduce you. The National Organizing Committee. Our chief guest, this is the National Organizing Committee that has organized this particular activity, and we will request the vice chair, national vice chair, who is acting as the chair, because the national chair is the host, to introduce this team.
Thank you very much, our chair. Now I become the deputy chair to have all the powers to introduce these people. It's good that we get the voices. Oh. I'll just greet them. Okay. Thank you so much. It is important that we also witness this good gesture. watu wa camera, we shall demote you. We are going to demote all of you. After this, we want to see them everywhere. Because the PS, Higher Education, Daktari Beatrice Muganda, is greeting the National Organizing Committee. And your camera is not working. We shall close it. Continue taking cameras, please. You are allowed. We shall stop you once your camera doesn't work. Can we continue clapping for her? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Madam, we are very humbled. We are very humbled. That gesture is good. Thank you so much, Madam. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Karibu and get seated. It's good that we get the voices of our National Organizing Committee and where they come from. We start from this gentleman.
My name is Kipchumba Korir, Chairman Rift Valley and Principal Namgwe Secondary School in Nandi County.
I'm the Principal of Tononoka Secondary School, Regional Official Cost, and the National Treasurer for KESA.
Our Chief Guest, Mr. Moses L. Cheluch from Western Region. I'm the Chairman.
Our Chief Guest, I'm Faisal from Mandera, Regional Secretary, Northeastern.
Our Chief Guest, my name is Ismail Abdrashid, Regional Chair, Northeastern.
Our Chief Guest, my name is Dr. Agnes Wairi Mungure, Principal St. Teresa Gatura Girls in Murang'a County and the Chair, Central Region.
Our Chief Guest, my name is Kenywa Samuel, Secretary, Nairobi County. Thank you.
Our Chief Guest, my name is Griffin Mwagesha, Chair Coast, KSF.
Our Chief Guest, my name is Peter Makasi, the Chairman, Eastern Region, the Vice Treasurer.
Our Chief Guest, my name is Lynette Nanjala, Secretary, Coast Region.
Our Chief Guest, my name is Daniel Ichuma Mtoro, the National Assistant Organizing Secretary, Secretary Western, Principal St. Peter's, Ochamong Secondary School in Busia County. Thank you.
Our Chief Guest, I am Wilson Busienei, Rift Valley Secretary and the National Organizing Secretary.
Our Chief Guest, my name is Ngari Joseph, from Central Region, the Secretary. Thank you.
Our Chief Guest, my name is Patrick Mudomi, Secretary, Eastern Region.
To our Chief Guest, I'm Simon Otieno, Nyanza Secretary. Thank you.
Esteemed Chief Guest, my name is Agri Kodek. I represent private schools in Kenya. I work with Samach School, Nairobi.
Our Chief Guest, my name is Martin Mungai, representing CEMASTEA.
Guest of honor, Madam, Daktari Magawe Peter Odhiambo, Principal, Friends School Buare, the Chair Nyanza, and Able Deputy Chair National. Can you conclude clapping for me?
Our Chief Guest, I'm Simon Morori. I'm from the Ministry of Education. I'm the National Coordinator for KSF, and I'm celebrating 20 years in coordination. Thank you today.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's again give them a round of applause. Indeed, they have worked tirelessly to ensure that the 60th edition of the National Kenya Science and Engineering Fair comes out successfully. And therefore, want to thank you so much because of the work that you have done. And we know to put up all this requires a lot of work. Thank you so much. May God bless you. We have with us partners that are working with us. I want to recognize and request the CEO CEMASTEA to kindly come and make her remarks, because CEMASTEA is a main sponsor of the Kenya Science and Engineering Fair. They have worked with us from the time that we could not crawl until now we are able to run. And therefore, kindly put your hands together as we appreciate Madam Jacinta Akatsa, CEO, CEMASTEA. Karibu.
Thank you very much, Madam Jaga. Tumpigie makofi. She has a gift of making everything very, very lively. Our chief guest, the PS Higher Education, Dr. Beatrice Inyangala. Director Secondary, Ministry of Education, Mr. Kibet. Ministry of Education officials present. Partners present. I know there are very many of us here. The Kenya Science and Engineering Fair Committee, and also Chairperson, Madam Nyaga. Principals and teachers present. All the young engineers, scientists present. Good morning. How are you today? Science is fun, isn't it? I'm deeply and sincerely honored to be part of the 60th celebrations of this fair. I remember this fair when I was in Form 2. I remember bringing into, from my school then, an activity, and it went all the way up to nationals, and I think from that time, the idea of this fair has always been very, very key in everything that I've done as a teacher. Teachers present, hongera, where are you? Sometimes you are the people that we forget. I know what it means to be in the background, preparing your students, and really encouraging them to take up challenging, activities that you can present. Principals and heads of schools, how are you? Where are you? Hongereni, because also it takes a lot in terms of finances and being able to actually get your children and teachers and teams to actually make it to the nationals, and this is a huge effort. Stand so that we appreciate you. Madam Jerry, I think I see Ambo huko wapi. And then, yes, they are there right behind, very strong, especially in the judging. I'd like to also take this opportunity to really say that science is key, and I think we all know this. I've seen very high enthusiasm this year. I'm not too sure what you've been feeding on, but whatever it is, I think the energies are really fantastic. STEM education forms the cornerstone of any nation's development goals. And it is heartening to see the commitment of our government, especially towards promoting STEM pathway for our students. Our government's vision is to transition at least 60% of junior school students into the STEM pathway, into senior school, and I think this is the way to go. I think one of the most important things is to really demystify science and mathematics, engineering and technology. Let us understand it's just about being able to create, being innovative, and this kind of activities, I think, are an indicator of the trajectory that our country aims to take in terms of economic growth and also technological advancement. CEMASTEA stands for the Center of Mathematics, Science and Technology, Africa. We have been unwavering in our dedication to training and supporting STEM educators. We understand the vital role that teachers play in fostering passion for STEM subjects among learners and guiding them to also apply their knowledge and skills to real-world problems. It gives me immense pleasure, therefore, to acknowledge the effort that teachers and heads and, of course, the students play in such an activity. I extend also my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers of this particular fair at all levels, from the sub-county to the national, for your tireless efforts in making this event a resounding success that it is. Your dedication and hard work are instrumental in providing our students with a platform to showcase their talents and innovation. And I'm glad this time, Madam Jaga, that we are really taking up that issue of patenting at this level, because very many times, most of the showcased projects live or end at the science fair, and sometimes it is unknown where these particular projects go to. Moving forward, CEMASTEA remains steadfast in our commitment to this partnership. We will continue providing support through the provision of judges at both regional and national levels, as well as through various capacity building initiatives aimed at empowering both educators and students in STEM fields. I think it would be interesting to know, just for those of us who may not know, just as a fun fact, that the 13th category, robotics, as a competitive category, was actually introduced by CEMASTEA, and it has continued to pick and become very, very popular among the students, who are especially embracing technologies such as coding and robotics. So I'd like to wish you all the best, and in conclusion, I wish all the participants the very best in this year's Kenya Engineering and Science Fair. May your passion for STEM continue to drive innovation, creativity, and excellence in all your endeavors. Be blessed. Thank you.
A round of applause for the CEO, CEMASTEA. Thank you so much, Madam Jacinta, for ensuring that we are able to be where we are as KSF. As we celebrate our 60th year, we celebrate our partnership with you. Thank you so much, because you never close your door. Whenever we come, you are always ready to assist us, and we are very, very grateful. Thank you so much. Another round of applause. Thank you very much. I'm going to recognize some of the partners that we have with us. We have Brookside. Do we have somebody from Brookside? Brookside. We will enjoy products from Brookside. Please clap for them. Thank you very much. We have Fawe. You can stand and probably just say something when you are there.
Good morning. I'm Daniel Shkoli from Fawe, Kenya, the Communication and Advocacy Officer. We are proud to partner together with the Kenya Science and Engineering Fair. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Fawe, for this partnership. We want to recognize the presence of Young Scientist Kenya, YSK. Madam Vanessa, the face of YSK, kindly, please say something. We can see you from wherever we are.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning again. My name is Vanessa. I'm head of programs at YSK. For those who know me, as she said, can see me from anywhere. For those who don't know me, well, nice to meet you too. Just to wish everyone all the best. We're looking forward to picking the winners to participate in the YSK exhibition in August. And I think happy to note your competitors from last year from Turkana will be going to Ireland next year. So we hope your winners who participate can also get a chance to go and also benefit from some of the scholarships that we give. All the best.
Thank you so much, Vanessa, and thank you for the work that you're doing in YSK. We look towards having great partnership between KSF and YSK. Let's work together. Kindly, we also have Coca-Cola. Anybody from Coca-Cola? Coca-Cola? So we are going to enjoy products from Coca-Cola. Thank you so much during this activity. We have DocuBox. DocuBox, Ken Tunga. Ken? You enjoyed some movie yesterday. Ken?
Yeah, good morning, everyone. My name is Ken Kigunda. I'm from DocuBox, as well representing Tunga. So every yesterday we'll be screening films, science-related films, from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Yesterday we had an amazing night with students, and they know how to infuse film into learning, as well as into encouraging innovation. For Tunga Africa, what we're doing is trying to infuse film, African films, into the learning. And so we'll be coming to the ministry and definitely to schools and try to show you how you can use this into the learning as a resource. Thank you so much, and see you 7 p.m. tonight.
Thank you very much. We want to appreciate you for that. We also have, the following will just wave. We have Kupet, Bwana Moses Mbora, our Secretary General, Executive Secretary, Nairobi. Thank you very much. And then we have Mtoto News streaming live this particular activity. Yes, we can see it. We are able to see it where? Kindly, very fast.
Good morning. This session is being streamed live from our YouTube channel. Just go to Mtoto News on YouTube, and then on the live section, you'll find this section happening. So everyone, anywhere across the country, across the world, is able to see this. And we are here to make these children's voices visible and every child's voice to be seen. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We also have a representative of Konza, the CEO Konza. Konza, they are telling us that we can have our next fair in Konza City.
Oh. Thank you. I'm not the CEO Konza, I'm just a representative. Thank you very much. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Did you know that innovation is seeing what everybody sees and thinking what nobody thought? My name is David Njuki from Konza Technopolis, and I'm very glad to be here. And you're welcome. Yes, you can have your next fair at Konza Technopolis. And we are happy to partner with these very young creatives and innovators to see how we can work with them step by step to make sure that they are also seen out there and they reach out to the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Please appreciate Konza City, Konza Technopolis. Thank you so much. I want now to recognize two partners at the same time. We have STEM Impact Kenya and we have Huawei. So kindly, our chief guest, they have given us these trophies, 39 of them. They actually imported them for this particular fair. So I'm requesting you kindly that they come and hand them over to us after your speech. We also have, but let's appreciate Alex, the CEO, STEM Africa. We also have Huawei. Thank you so much. We'll give you an opportunity after this, but thank you so much. Now, we want you to put your hands together to welcome our Executive Secretary, who will invite the RDE. So that she can take over the program from there. But just before that happens, allow me to introduce members of the board of Moi Girls School, Nairobi, that are here with us. Kindly. We have the chairperson of the BOM, kindly. Moi Girls School, Nairobi, together with the chairperson of School Infrastructure Committee, and one member, just one.
Okay, thank you very much, the chief guest, Madam PS, who is also my PS, the Regional Director of Education, Madam Margaret Lesoda, the CEO of CEMASTEA. It's my pleasure on behalf of the board to welcome you here, and we feel privileged that you gave us the opportunity to host this very, very important fair in our school. We don't take it for granted. Our chief principal is a very able administrator, and we are very proud of her. And we really appreciate that you are able to allow her to host this important event in this school. I've also seen my chief guest, with your permission, the vice chair, Mr. Peter Magawe, was my classmate in high school, and I think just like one of the guests had said, we also made a presentation in Asumbi, I think that was 1990. I participated in this. So thank you very much, and I'm happy to see you. Welcome, and please feel most comfortable in our school.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Chairman, for allowing us to be in your school. And really, people have enjoyed to be here. And if they have given a chance, I think next year they can still come back here. It's only that Eastern, they are waiting for us. Is it Eastern? Somewhere there, they are waiting for us next year. We want to move very fast. I want to, before I call the regional director to take up the program, I want to mention that in this fair, we are expecting a number of prizes that will be won wherever you will be presenting. And we will start with the trophies. We have so many of them. You make sure that you go with one of them. We have many other awards, like Pan-African Chemistry Network. They are not here with us today, but they will give us the cash prizes for the number 1 to number 3 in chemistry and the environmental sciences, position 1 to 3, and also teachers for all those ones. Then we have the ICROA. There are some awards. Yesterday they told you that there are some people who go with the 20,000 and something like that. Then we have the SEPU. They will come with the science kit for the last day. We have the FAWE. They are here. They have given, you give some cash award for set women. They are usually biased toward ladies. So kuna something of the ladies. Then there are those who will be selected to go for other areas. Like in December, we have 3 boys and 2 girls going to Japan for a fully paid 1-week exchange program. We will select from the group that will be here today. Then we also have the group that will go to the US next year for the Intel ICEF. They will be selected this week. And we have those ones who will go to the ESCOM Expo for young scientists in South Africa. We're also expecting other awards. I'm told that there are people who give us calculators, others laptops. We have a lot of awards. So let us, I wish you all the best as you compete to get those particular awards. Without taking much time, I want to welcome the Regional Director of Education to take up the program from there. Welcome, Madam.
Thank you, our Executive Secretary, our guest of honor today, the PS State Department for Higher Education and Research, Dr. Beatrice Inyangala, the CEO CEMASTEA, Madam Makasa, Director Secondary, Mr. Kibet, the representative of the County Commissioner Nairobi, Bwana Otieno, who is our DCC Kibra, our colleague, regional directors who are represented ably here, my colleague, the TSC director, and other TSC colleagues who are here, our partners who have been mentioned very, very clearly by our able chair, executive officers who are here, universities that have been invited here, our students, our teachers, our judges, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Is it still morning or afternoon? Oh, good morning. Karibuni Nairobi. Madam, I'm not going to make any speech. My speech is in the program. All I can assure you is we are striving to be good hosts. Before I introduce, I invite my colleague TSC to make remarks. I want to request all those who have represented regions to stand up. Those who are here, representative of RDs, kindly stand up, whether you are in TSC or the ministry, stand up and wave kindly because of time. Thank you very much. Pigeni hawa makofi. Madam, as you are aware, we have so many events that are going on in the entire country, so colleague RDs are all over. Allow me also to request the officers from Nairobi who are here to stand up. I've seen our sub-county directors. Thank you very much. I've seen, okay, all the officers, please wave, wave, wave. Wave, I will only introduce the one from Kibra. Just stand there, that's Rosemary. For the sake of the committee, you can work closely with her. We have another event, Madam, that is going on in KICD, and that's why we could not be here. Karibuni Nairobi. Discipline, mandatory, our teachers, chungeni hiyo, let's do what brought us here. Allow me to introduce one university I'm told are here, Jomo Kenyatta. Is there any university or any industrialists that are here? We wrote a long list. Just stand up kindly.
if you are here. Yeah? Oh, behind me. Which university? Yeah, JQuat, and tell us what you do. Just 1 minute.
Okay. Our chief guest, all protocols observed. My name is Dr. Anthony Mwai. I work as a lecturer at JQuat, where I teach computer science. And apart from that, I also have a college called Linux Learning Center, where I'm the CEO, and we are working together with the schools to promote robotics, where we are using Linux and open source software, because that is a gap which we have seen in schools. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you. That's also a university that is doing great in issues coding. So, Madam, allow me to invite my colleague to greet the crowd, and then we'll invite other guests.
Okay, thank you, Madam Hardy. To our chief guest this morning, the PS Higher Education, Dr. Beatrice, CEO CEMASTEA, Director Secondary Education, the DCC Kibra, education officials present, invited guests, our partners, judges, teachers, our participants. Good morning. Good morning once more. Mine is to welcome all of us to Nairobi County for our Science and Engineering Fair. So you are most welcome. Feel at home, away from home. And now that our participants, our teams are the best from the regions, may the best team win. You are most welcome. Thank you.
Thank you. Our guests of honor, we have about 850 participants, and all of them accompanied by our able teachers. I want to thank Mtoto News for showcasing to the world. Where are they? Yeah, they were somewhere here. We had our regional dialogue recently, Nairobi, and they told the world what Nairobi is doing. Thank you for telling the world what we are doing today in Kenya Science and Engineering. I want to take this opportunity to invite the representatives of the County Commissioner, Bwana Otieno, to come. My name is Margaret Lesuda. Karibuni tena, Nairobi.
Thank you, the Regional Commissioner, the participant present here, our chief guest, and our partners. Good morning. I wish to welcome everybody to Nairobi, and especially Kibera sub-county. I think when the principal was talking, I mentioned Kibera to be surviving in two worlds. I'm part of Woodley and I'm part of the slums. I think there are features which Kibera were known for, but I think they are not going to be experienced here. On behalf of the County Commissioner, I welcome people from all the participants from all the regions in this country, the 8 regions of this country. I've worked in all these 8 regions except Nyanza and Coast. So when somebody mentioned Mandera, I know Mandera. I know Ramu High School, to describe sometimes back as a home of moving missiles. The missiles have reduced. So be safe. I know it is just across the road. But for the participants, everybody present here, we are assuring you of your security while you are in this place. And we are asking the principal and everybody in this compound, be extra vigilant. Anything to akin to breach of security, please, I'm there for you 24 hours. Call me, we will respond immediately. With those few remarks, I wish to welcome the director. No, I'm not welcoming the director. I'm told to take the mic to the RD. Thank you very much. Welcome to Nairobi.
Thank you, our able DCC Kibra. I've been told to come back, so that I kindly request our officers from the Ministry of Education who are here to kindly stand up and wave before we give out the program. Kindly, colleagues from the headquarter, Ministry of Education headquarter, tusimame wote, hata wale wako region, all MOE officials, TSC officials, if you are here, stand up. Our children need to know if we are here with them. Again, thank you. Clap for them. Thank you so much. Allow me now to invite our Director, Secondary, Bwana Paul Kibet, to make his remarks before he invites our chief guest. Tumpigie makofi akija. Thank you.
Our chief guest, represented by PS Higher Education, the Regional Director of Education, TSC Regional Director, the DCC of this sub-county, all invited guests, delegates, participants, good morning. Let me take this opportunity to, again, on behalf of the Director of Field Coordination, who is in charge of this activity, welcome all participants to this fair. As you are aware, we have so many activities that are running on concurrently right across the country. We have 2 activities in Machakos. We have 2 activities in Nakuru, and we have 1 activity in Nyeri, and drama festivals in Embu. So because of all that, we are all spread across the country. So it's my opportunity to welcome the team that is coming to Nairobi for Kenya Science and Engineering Fair. Reminds me many years ago that when I was a teacher, I took part in that what used to be called Kenya Science Congress. Was that so? Yes, Science Congress, and I can see one of my old colleagues, Mr. Korir. The chairman of the biggest region, and I also gave him a title today, the longest serving official, because as far as I know, he has served for about 20 years in Kenya Science. So I was so happy to see him today. Thank you so much. Thank you, our teachers. You are doing a great job. The scientists that we have here would not have been there if teachers never took care of them. So the trainers and the judges, you are doing a great job. So I would like to thank you so much for what you're doing for our children. And I want to take this opportunity to welcome our chief guest to come and speak to us. Let's put our hands together as she comes. Thank you.
Our Director for Basic Education, Mr. Paul Kibet, our Deputy County Commissioner, Mr. Tieno, our RD in Nairobi, Madam Margaret Lesuda, host, the Chief Principal of Moi Girls, Madam Margaret Njaga, Ministry of Education officials present here today, the Kenya Science and Engineering Fair officials, universities represented here, our teachers, our students, the real reason we are here, the young innovators, our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It gives me great pleasure to join you this morning for the official opening of the 60th edition of the Kenya Science and Engineering Fair. I also take cognizance of the government's commitment towards supporting and funding extracurricular activities at all levels of education. This is demonstrated by activities that are taking place concurrently in the following venues that have already been mentioned. The Drama and Film Festival is at Embu University. The secondary schools Term 1 Games is taking place at Machakos. The first ever junior schools Term 1 Games is also at Machakos. The primary schools games are being held at Nyeri. special needs primary games at Nakuru, and the special needs secondary games also at Nakuru. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a long journey. This fair started as a science congress of 3 categories way back in 1962. Then it was unfairly limited to Nairobi schools only. Today, the Science Congress boasts of 13 categories, with all the 47 counties participating. Let us give them a round of applause for being inclusive. I also note with great satisfaction that a total of 1,872 students from all over the country are participating in the 13 categories of this trade fair. Let me take this early opportunity to thank, in a very special way, the teachers involved in this noble exercise for their dedication and for preparing all of you, our shining students, who have excelled up to this national stage. May I also thank the team of national and regional officials that has steered the successful planning of this event. Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, allow me to congratulate the winners of the 2023 Science Fair, Kisumu Girls, in Kisumu Girls. I am informed that the overall most innovative projects were by Sacho High School, the Mailel Automated Silo, by Kimelok High School, the Forest Saver from Thermal Energy, and by Miranda Boys, the Blind Guide. I also wish to commend Nyanza, Nairobi, and Western for emerging as the top 3 regions in the 2023 Congress. Special recognition goes to SCLP Samaj, Kisumu Senior, and Jalaram Nyanza for emerging the top 3 schools. I'm also informed that the winners are going global. There are plans to expose the 2023 winners to international networking and matchmaking opportunities, such as in the International Science and Engineering Fair in Los Angeles, California, USA, ESCOM Expo for Young Scientists in South Africa, and Sakura Science High School program in Tokyo, Japan, among others. This is indeed a very commendable initiative by the officials. Let's give them a round of applause. And I do take note of the request by our host and the officials of this fair to organize something at the regional, East African level, and as a ministry, we are going to explore that opportunity. I urge the National Organizing Committee of this National Science Fair to continue identifying local and international partners to help these young talents patent their work, develop it further, and eventually commercialize the innovations. This would not only give them an opportunity to make economic gain from their projects, but would also help solve a myriad of challenges facing our society today. As you're aware, some of these challenges have manifested in the form of climate change, food insecurity, disease, environmental pollution, unreliable electricity, among others, that have hugely impacted livelihoods. Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, since independence, the government of Kenya has consistently recognized the importance of science, technology, and innovation in national development. Our constitution commits the state to recognize the role of science and technology in the development of the nation. The Kenya Vision 2030 also recognizes the intensified application of science, technology, and innovation to raise productivity and efficiency across all pillars of the vision, and to make Kenya a newly industrialized nation by 2030. Despite the obvious benefits of STEM courses to the socio-economic development of the country, the uptake of STEM-related disciplines has been much less than in humanities and social sciences, with attendant STEM-related courses accounting for less than a third of the programs offered in TVET and universities. Therefore, it is my desire that this trade fair continues to be a strong vehicle that would trigger students' interest in STEM, spur innovation and creativity, and popularize the courses among learners to ensure we have more students taking up careers in science, technology, mathematics, and engineering at tertiary and university levels. In the most recent graduations from our TVETs and universities, I have observed that less than 25% of the students graduate from STEM programs. This situation, therefore, threatens our economic development aspirations as enshrined in our blueprint, where we hope to become a middle-income and industrialized nation with every individual worthy that the government has established various bodies to drive science, technology, and innovation agenda in the country. These bodies include the National Commission for Science, Technology, and Innovation, NACOSTI, with the mandate of regulating and assuring quality in science, technology, and innovation sector, and advising the government on the same. We also have the National Research Fund, which funds research activities, and the Kenya Innovation Agency, Kenya, that promotes development and commercialization of innovative ideas and research. The government's commitment is demonstrated through the funding of research. Our current research funding is at 0.8% of GDP. We are way ahead of most of our peers in Africa, and we aim to make this at least 2% of GDP by the year 2027. Ladies and gentlemen, in line with the government's commitment to mainstream and excel in science, technology, and innovation, Kenya has become an innovation hub in Africa. This is evidenced by our impressive performance in the Global Innovation Index. In 2022, the country was ranked 88 of 132 countries and 13th among the 36 lower middle-income countries. In sub-Saharan Africa, our country was ranked 4th out of 27 countries. Do I hear a round of applause? At the same time, the Global Startup Ecosystem Index ranked Kenya at number 62 globally and 3rd in Africa. We have achieved all of this because of your monumental contributions, each and every one of you gathered here today. I am very proud of you. To our dear students, even with this great success, I urge you not to rest on your laurels, but to continue stretching your brains, pushing the boundaries towards the frontiers of knowledge. We shall continue to count on your discoveries and contributions to make Kenya a shining example of how the young people, the youth, can drive the STI agenda globally. Studies have shown that graduates from technical fields find jobs more easily. And therefore, your interest and focus on STEM is well aligned with global trends. I congratulate you for demonstrating your passion by participating in this 60th edition of the Science Fair. I encourage you to remain focused until you achieve your dreams. Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, I have noted that there are 13 categories for competition in this year's Science and Engineering Fair. All of them are important, especially in the creation of a critical mass of educated and highly skilled labor force in STEM, which is critical for stimulating research and development and catalyzing economic growth. One of the categories in this competition is environmental management, with projects on climate change. Here in Kenya and also worldwide, people are experiencing significant impacts of climate change, which include but are not limited to changing weather patterns, rising water bodies levels, and more extreme weather events. Therefore, the projects that some of you are exhibiting here today are on the right track to address the issue of climate change, among other important issues. Indeed, Kenya demonstrated her leadership in climate diplomacy by hosting an international climate change summit last year here. I am proud that you young scientists are helping to fly the Kenyan flag high on this agenda of climate change. Ladies and gentlemen, you are aware that our President, His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, has committed to have Kenya plant 15 billion trees by 2032. The Ministry of Education has a target of planting 35 million trees annually. I therefore take this opportunity to encourage each one of you, to plant 10 trees annually and 30 trees 10 trees every term and 30 trees annually for each teacher. We can do this, can't we? Can we plant at least 10 trees annually, each one of us? Yes. How many of you will do that? Let's see by show of hands. Thank you very much. Together we can and we must confront the adverse effects of climate change. Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, allow me at this juncture to share some of the progress that we are making on the major reforms we have undertaken at the Ministry of Education, arising from the recommendations of the Presidential Working Party on Education Reform. We have domiciled junior school in the existing primary schools, as you are aware. We are happy that the second cohort of junior school learners has been admitted to primary schools. Also, 2 cohorts have so far completed the Kenya Primary School Education Assessment. As a ministry, we are making preparations to admit the first batch of students in senior school in 2026. Therefore, the current grade 8 candidates shall proceed to grade 9, and there will be no new intake into Form 1 next year. Our government has mobilized funds for the construction of 15,000 classrooms for grade 9 to meet the space requirements for 100% transition from junior school to senior school. Senior school requires that each student selects a pathway from among STEM, creative arts and sports science, and social sciences. The selection will be based on learners' abilities, interests, and career choices. The government will soon issue guidelines on how the senior schools will be categorized to offer one or more of these pathways. The Working Party also recommended that the computation of Kenya's Certificate of Secondary Education mean score by the Kenya National Examination Council be based on English or Kiswahili or Kenya Sign Language, mathematics, and 5 other best performing subjects. This was to allow students to easily fit into their careers of choice. This new grading structure was adopted for the 2023 examinations, and it enhanced transition into higher education and universities. The Ministry of Education has also addressed the concerns of stakeholders that the learning areas in primary and junior secondary school curriculum were too many, that the curriculum was overloaded, and with many overlaps. In this regard, the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development has rationalized the learning areas from 9 to not more than 7 for senior school. Moreover, government has employed 56,000 teachers, that was in 2023, and it shall employ an additional 20,000 teachers this year to address the shortage and meet the increasing demand for teachers. We continue to retool and reorient our teachers towards executing the competency-based education and training effectively. Ladies and gentlemen, it is gratifying to note that government capitation to schools is now up to date. Recently, Kenya shilling 7 billion was released for capitation to public schools at the junior secondary school level, while another 16 billion shillings was released to cover capitation grants under the free day secondary school education program. As I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, I must reiterate that I am quite impressed by the projects displayed by the students today. I observed in awe the projects on traffic lights, spraying machines, hydraulic brakes, mathematical models, a generation of water, power from water, and the smart classroom, among others. I congratulate our young scientists for their ingenuity and the teachers for excellent mentorship. Please join me again in giving yourselves a round of applause. I want to affirm here today that you young scientists are firmly rooted in the path of renowned scientists, Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, and the first woman who won a Nobel Prize, Maria Curie, not forgetting our very own Wangari Maathai. I am confident that if you continue like this, we will be reading about you in the books of history as great innovators. And among you today, we have the next Nobel Prize laureates. Just remain focused. It is my prayer that the innovations that I have seen today will not be taken to the archives after this competition, but will be incubated and further developed. I therefore encourage you to work very collaboratively with the Kenya National Innovation Agency to make the dreams of these young scientists a reality. And I also took note of the support you require for visibility, and I have been communicating on this with the ministry, and I know that in the next session, we shall be able to organize something because the notice period this time round is very short. But rest assured of the ministry's support. And so, with these remarks, it is now my humble duty, honor, and privilege to declare the 60th Kenya Science and Engineering Fair officially open. God bless you. God bless Kenya.
The guest of honor, the guest of honor is receiving our trophies And can we continue clapping as the trophies are coming? Good. These are some of the trophies that have been donated to us. The STEM Impact Kenya. These are some of the trophies that they have given us. They are 13 bronze, 13 silver, 13 gold. Wow. Gold, silver, bronze. National Organizing Committee, please be here also. Picha ipigwe. Na mapicha. Good. We thank the STEM for this wonderful work. 13 gold, 13 silver, 13 bronze. Can we continue clapping, please? Let us clap. Let us clap, please. This wonderful work. Good. It's wonderful work. Very good. 13 gold, 13 silver, 13 bronze. STEM. Of course, imported. Are we together? Imported. Underline that. And in capital letters, imported. Gold, silver, bronze. Next time, scientists, let us get them here. Right. Can we clap? Continue clapping. Yours is to clap. Continue clapping. Good. Very good. We are happy with the board of management of this school led by Mr. Cosmos Uchin for receiving us and hospitality. Very good. We're also receiving gifts for the guests. Let us continue clapping as the guests are receiving their gifts. It's a wonderful location. Mr. Mugisha, very good for that. Chairman Coast, thank you for that work. One gift for the guest of honor, another one for the director secondary. And for? CEMASTEA, good. I Choose Life Africa, good. STEM Impact, very good. Can you clap for STEM Impact again to receive the award? Good. This is a very colorful event, full of trophies. Participants, these are yours. Can you clap for them, please? These are yours. Very good. STEM Impact receiving their award. Can we clap for them, please? Gold, silver, bronze, all imported. There's nothing that is bad here. Everything is excellent. Continue clapping, please. All regions will get these trophies. Wonderful STEM Impact. All right. We are almost coming to the end of this occasion, and it is important once again to remind you that there is Linux Learning Center sponsorship that will provide award worth 100,000 Kenya shillings to the winners. So you can imagine that. First category, 35,000. Second category, 15. Third category, 10. Fourth category, scholarship. And then 50,000 awards. Here is money. Here is what? Money. At this particular time, it is important that we give our guest of honor 5 factorials for the work well done. Right? Can we be ready, everybody? Let us be ready. Let us be ready. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. Thank you so much, guest of honor. We are proud of you. At this particular time, we want to invite again the band, if they are available, to give us the closing national anthem. If you are around here, you can see they are coming. Very good. Thereafter, we shall have closing prayer. Closing prayer. Those students, if you are available, please be with me here closely. The ones that gave us the opening prayer, just be available here very quickly. The copyright board sponsor or the partner has also arrived. We recognize you. Please. Hawaii, please, we recognize you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Right, those students that prayed. All right. All right, please, you've been guided here. The protocol demands that after the national anthem, there is no prayer. Sawa. So the students after this will go for lunch, then you come back here for further instructions. National anthem. Okay, just a minute, national anthem. I'm being guided, okay? Sorry for this protocol. Prayer, please, before the national anthem.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا فيما أعطيت وقنا شر ما قضيت فإنك تقضي ولا يقضى عليك إنه لا يذل من واليت ولا يعز من عاديت تباركت ربنا وتعاليت فلك الحمد على ما قضيت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك صلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى صحبه وسلم والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Let's bow our heads. Great and mighty God, Alpha and Omega, we thank and we appreciate you for this particular event, for making it a success, granting us peace, O King of Kings. We appreciate you, O Jehovah Jireh, for all the hands that have given, O King of Glory, presenting us with the gifts. May you richly bless them, O King of Kings, and may you fill, O Ancient of Days, their stores and their pockets. O King of Kings, King of Glory, even as we depart from this ground, O King of Kings, to go and prepare for our presentations, may you be with us, and may your grace be upon our heads, may your favor rest upon us. Be our guide, O King of Glory, and let your will be done. In Jesus' name we pray, trusting and believing.
National anthem. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The guest of honor is just walking out with his guests and also with the band. The students remain seated and teachers. There is communication after this. Keep following live stream on YouTube. Keep following the live stream on YouTube at Mtoto News. students remain seated, and even patrons, there is communication from the National Organizing Secretary. Let us just remain seated as our guests are leaving so that we don't deviate. Thank you so much.
Excuse me, a very special announcement. The judges will be going to the rooms. I am informed there are students who have not taken the projects to the room because the chief guest arrived a little bit early. We are giving you only 1 hour. As it reaches lunch time, you will not be allowed to go to those rooms up to tomorrow lunch time. If you have not taken your projects to the rooms, the display boards, the data files, and the write-up, let us do that in the next 1 hour. I will communicate with the judges so that they don't chase you away there. Kindly, let's do that. And then teachers, once judging begin, you are not allowed to go to those rooms. Regional officials are not also allowed. It is only the judges and the coordinators. Thank you.
We are closing the rooms at 1:23.
We are closing the rooms at 1:23. At 1:23, all the officials, let's go. Kinywa. Yeah. Regional secretaries, please. Regional secretaries, come and see the host secretary. Please. Bwana Chief Judge, it's okay. So, ni want